Ninja and Flannel. Today, I'm going to show you how to rattle can your rifle in 3 easy steps. Here we go. 1. The taping. Often overlooked, and you're probably going to want to rush past it, but one of the most important parts is taking your time and doing a good tape job. Side note, this is one of my old beater ARs. I use it to practice new paint jobs, see what they're going to do before I put them on something nice. So I'm probably not going to go that crazy in this video taping, but the basics are, you want to hit important spots on your gun that you don't want to be all cruded up with paint. I tape my trigger usually. Sometimes I'll tape my mag release, although on this I probably won't. If you have any laser etching on your dust cover, this I'm just going to trust the scope caps because it's a pretty cheap red dot anyway. But you could tape around the glass. Make sure if you have a solar panel that you tape that, and I guess the muzzle. Pretty good deal. For the magazine well, I usually just stick the same mag every time, hence all the different colors, and that's it. Another little perk, I go to the position that I like to shoot on, and I just paint it like that. So it kind of makes a little marker for me, which is pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. You can go crazy and tape every single moving part, but for me, really, close the dust cover and tape it, tape my trigger, tape my muzzle. That's that. 2, your paint. You're going to want to pick a good paint that is something like this, usually a flat matte, as low gloss as possible, unless you want to do something crazy and go as high of gloss as possible, which is kind of what's on the AR right now. This is just kind of goofy and for fun, but really you want to pick a paint that is either flat or matte and whatever colors you're going to do. Today, I really don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm just going to kind of make it up as I make the video, so this should be entertaining. 3, the actual painting. Now, make sure you read your instructions and know how long to shake it and all that stuff. Shake between sprays, how far to, and then pretty much you just send it. Start on the end. Just nice dustings the whole way. I mean, these guys are better at painting than I am, but in a nutshell, if you read the can, follow some good standard painting practices, you should be fine. So we're going to start with a deep, deep red, which is going to be a little abnormal, they might say. And there you go. That'll be our first coat. Next thing you're going to do is take some form of mesh, I guess. Pick your next color, and you're going to paint right over top of it. So I'm going to take this real dark green, stick it over top of the mesh of the red. Now, you really should wait for it to dry longer, but this really is just a practice run anyway. So you'll take this guy. Don't even ask what this is. It's some good mesh. A lot of times, it's a good idea to take some weights, something to kind of hold it down a little bit. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Put some hammers in there. Something to just pinch it to your gun a little better, and preferably something you don't mind getting paint on. And this one, just put some stripes. Yeah, you can see it there. Getting a nice little pattern. And it will be more prominent as we move along. Let's hit up here. Now this isn't the best mesh. If you can get something with a little thicker of a weave, you'll get a more prominent snakeskin out of it. And there's the first color. Now we will move to slightly lighter green. Do the same thing. So there's 2 different greens. Actually thinking a little black over top. May not look terrible, just to make it look a little less Call of Duty like. So let's try it again. I'm just kind of thinking a dusting. Now, ideally and realistically, you should wait for each coat to dry and you'll get much better results. But just for the sake of video, so I could try to get it all in one take for you, this is about what will happen. Now think about this. I did this in possibly the worst way you can. With an average vest, did everything still wet, kind of halfway taped it, and honestly, she doesn't look terrible, I'm not gonna lie. I've done worse work with more prep time, so hope this is useful for you. That's pretty much it. This video was written and directed by the Ninja in Flannel. Please like and subscribe, and I would not recommend doing this in a confined space.